This former exotic dancer gives her life to Jesus Christ. Then she turns around and exposes the devil's dirty deeds done within the industry. Watch.
When I was 21 years old, I was an exotic dancer and I experienced real life demon activity, and I'm going to tell you about it. The moral of this testimony is that there is good, which is God, and there is spiritual demonic evil, and that demonic evil is fully involved in the sex work industry. The sex work industry is exotic dancing, OF, anything involved in selling your body. When I was 21 years old, I thought, with no God in my life, that I was going to use my body, my hot body, while I had it, and I was going to use it and live my life to the fullest by becoming an exotic dancer and getting money fast while having fun. I was only in the industry for 6 months to experience the most demonic, evil activity. I was surrounded by many women who considered themselves to be witches, and they would do witchcraft in order to get men to like them more and in order to get men that they wanted to pursue them. Being surrounded by people like this led me to reading the Book of Satan. I went and purchased and read the entire Book of Satan besides the black magic portion, which by the grace of God, even at that time, I felt in my soul not to open that section of the book. Looking back now, I know that God was always watching over me and he was always trying to guide me as much as he possibly could without being invited in. There was a person I looked up to while dancing. Only 4 months in, she was the most successful dancer at the entire club. She owned a Cadillac, she owned her own house, she was going to college, and she was so physically fit, gorgeous, loving. She was kind to everybody. She killed herself. Most real experience. I was not dreaming, and he was holding a gun to my head, and I know who the man was. It was demonic. It scared me so bad. It was the most scared I ever felt in my entire life. It was real. But God used it for his glory. God used it for his good. And I full-heartedly believe that God allowed me to get into that position in order to be humble to my knees and to leave that industry, because I was in my prime. I was making my most money. I was dancing my best. My body was at its fittest. I was able to do so many things, right? I never would have left the industry had I not been humbled to my knees. I knew what the evil was. I experienced it firsthand, and I had wanted nothing to do with it. I wanted to know what the good was, and I wanted to serve the good. And the good was God. The good is God.
Wow. Like, share, and subscribe.